I thought the Dementors guarded the prison in Azkaban, he said cautiously. They did, said Fudge wearily, but not anymore. They've deserted the prison and joined He Who Must Not Be Named. I won't pretend that wasn't a blow. But, said the Prime Minister with a sense of dawning horror, didn't you tell me that they're creatures that drain hope and happiness out of people? That's right, and they're breeding. That's what's causing all this mist.
Sometimes when you're writing a story for children, you create a monster that is a metaphor for depression. And that can come up in any, like, that's good for a reading group, like, maybe you have a Wizarding World book club and that's just one of your themes that you can talk about, and you can be like, oh yeah, anyone notice that the Dementors are, that's kind of like depression. And then it's like, by the time you're writing the 6th book in the series, you're like, depression's out there and it's fucking all over the place.
Depression is fucking, and fog is Dementor come.
Wow.
What is wrong with J.K. Rowling?
The Dementors are fucking.
How does that work? You cannot just drop that.
Are they like fish? Are they like spawning? Is the mist like their cum, like finding the eggs? Like what's going on?
Are they or I mean, like, because they're like humanoid, maybe they're just going at it. Maybe, maybe there's a muggle somewhere that needs to be obliviated because they're like, yeah, I was walking back from the grocery store and then I saw 2 hooded figures and one was just railing the other one from the back. But they were so scary looking. I felt so sad watching them, but they were so going at it.
There was mist everywhere. But it was just, it was struck by some just melancholy watching them fucking.
Watching these 2 skeletons smack their hips together. And I just felt I felt like I would never be happy again. And then they just kept on fucking.
Huh. Like, are they people?
Right. Like what are this is a weird, okay. I have always maintained that the less you know about a monster in a story, the scarier they are. And in a way, maybe that this is meant to just raise questions and make them more mysterious. However, I think that this is maybe the wrong kind of mystery to have around your scary monster. Is how, or like, you can't just have a character just say like, oh yeah, they're fucking, and that's why the mist is here.
It refocuses the mystery onto something distinctly less scary.
Right. Like, okay, if he had just said we're in an alternate universe the universe where I didn't get hit by a car this morning and everything's normal, we read this book and J.K. Rowling just wrote Fudge to say, yes, they've escaped Azkaban and they're multiplying. And that's the line. And like we being the intrepid podcasters that we are, we maybe share a laugh and we're like, oh, maybe they're fucking, huh? Haha. And then we move on to the next section of the podcast. But no, we live in the universe where not only did Fudge say they're breeding, he said that's why all this mist is everywhere. Just dropping way too many details about this.
It's vivid.
The breeding line would be bad enough if he had just said, oh yeah, they're breeding, and then continued. That would have been bad. But why the detail about the mist? Joe! What does that mean?
I feel like this is such a sleeper because everyone likes to talk about how it's like, oh, she finished writing these brilliant, perfect books. She bookended this series that is, flawless. It's a classic. It's going to be read for the next million years. And then afterwards, she just kept dropping these details on Pottermore. We hate that shit. Yeah. They're in there. They're fucking in there.
They're in the damn book. Absolutely. I am never rereading this has ruined. We live in the Pacific Northwest. We are in winter. There's going to be fog everywhere for the next 3 months. I am not going to be able to go outside without thinking, the Dementors are breeding, and that's why there's all this mist.
That's why there's all this cum everywhere.
I'm knee deep in Dementor fuck fog. Why?
I'm really disappointed in the wiki for not listing this under their subheader on the Dementor's entry abilities.
Ability.
Fucking. A
We
fucking
know.
ability.
We know they fuck and come, and it's just. I can't believe this. I just cannot. I cannot deal with this. This is so much worse to me than the wizards shit themselves and vanish the evidence thing. Like that's baby shit compared to this to me. Like there are way more haunting Harry Potter fun facts out there, and I think that Dementors are actively breeding is one of them. I think that that's maybe number one, actually, maybe right at the top. We've got to get it
Yeah.
out there. We've got to remind the people that in 2005 or 2006, whenever this book came out, that we got an earth shattering revelation about Dementors that no one seems to remember.
I don't blame them. But yeah, this is vital information, I feel. And you're right, partially because it has ruined my life.
It's there's fog outside my window right now. Like
Well,
it's kind of misty out. It's
so do you think that that is also the implication, not only that it becomes misty when Dementors are fucking, but rather mist indicates that Dementors are fucking, like all mist, all fog.
it's like in a game when you press a button to like follow the like a trail to the quest objective or whatever. It's like, you can track a Dementor, you can hunt a Dementor by their nut. It's just floating around out there.
That's messed up.
It's fucked up. Joe, I hate this. I did not need this detail.